GLP1, okay? And what GLP1 is, it's a hormone you naturally produce in your gut that sends signals to your brain to tell your brain it's fuller, faster, and longer. So that is why you're seeing people get such drastic results, because they're injecting themselves with the synthetic version of this hormone that your gut naturally produces. Let me tell you another secret. Did you know anytime you inject anything synthetically into your body, another signal is sent to your brain that your body doesn't need to produce it anymore because it's getting a sufficient amount of it from what you're giving it. So what you'll see a lot of times when people lose weight and they gain it back, it's because now their body doesn't tell their brain what to do anymore, and they don't feel full, faster, longer. And so if you want to be on it and you want to be on it forever, then it's going to work for you. But if you ever want to wean off of it, you guys, then we need to get you on Activate. Or if you don't ever want to use it at all, let me tell you what Activate does and why I'm so passionate about it. Activate is going to help your body produce more of your own GLP1 hormone. That right there should get you excited, okay? It's going to make your body produce more of its own GLP1 hormone, so you're going to feel fuller, faster, and longer without the side effect of your body not producing it at all. It's also going to help your body activate the AMPK. When your AMPK is activated, it sends a signal to your brain for your body to burn stubborn belly fat, the visceral fat, which is the most dangerous fat in your body. And there's also ingredients in it that have been proven to lower your cortisol level. How many of you felt stressed out? Right? How many of you would like your cortisol levels to go down some? It's also going to help naturally reduce that as well. The three of those combined, that is how I went from 158 to 140 pounds, and I've truly never, ever, ever felt better. My husband, he got on the Activate and the Enrich. He does Enrich and Activate because he doesn't eat a whole lot of carbs in general to need to transform them. But let him tell you his story.
So how many of you, well, let me take that back. I'll just say I was a little stubborn and didn't listen to my spouse, even though she was having amazing results. Kathy's laughing. There's Aaron over there. I've taken Focus since day one. Love Focus. Taken a lot of our products.
Tell them why you love Focus, not well.
I love Focus because it gives me energy. It gives me energy, and it helps me to do just that. And not a jittery energy. My history of addiction, I can't take anything that makes me jittery at all. So Focus does not make me jittery. It's a great vitamin supplement for your vitamin B, but it helps me to be able to get things done, have energy throughout the day, and to really stay focused on multiple things at one time. In the position I have a lot of things going on and a lot of things that require my attention and focused attention. So love Focus. And initially, she took the Enrich, and she was kind of like, what is this digestive enzyme thing? So she had results. Well, when Activate came out, and I had gone from around 250 many years ago down to 205, 210. I walked around in that range. But I watched what was happening with her and all the different testimonies. And so finally one day, I made a decision. And she packed my bag with my Enrich and my Activate, the Glow In. If you're not mixing that in your Activate, I would highly recommend it. So I started taking the Enrich consistently. We would be texting, you have your Enrich, did you take your Enrich? So I took my Enrich consistently, Activate twice a day with the Glow In, and went from 205 pounds to 171 pounds.
Wow.
I will tell you, I did cut out Diet Cokes, something else that I've been told for a good while, and went to just water. And then I love ice cream every night with Reese's broke up in it or Snickers. Everybody else, I've only had that once in the last several months. So I made a couple of changes, but the way I feel when you talk about your knees, and by the way, when I'm 80, I hope and pray that I look as awesome as you do. You are absolutely amazing. Give her another round of applause. Spending a lot of time on my feet, about 10 miles a day was my average throughout my career. Your knees and stuff do take a beating. And carrying less weight, I watched her going to the gym and stuff, and I'm like, I could never be that disciplined. So I just recently Aaron's been a big inspiration to me, watching how disciplined he is. Started going to the gym and feel better than I did when I was 40 years old. So, consistency is the key. And I will tell you, when you have those customers or associates that are like, I'm not getting results, what are you eating? Are you taking it consistently every single day? Because I'm here to tell you, and I've seen a bunch of diets over the last 10 years firsthand. But I can tell you that it works, and it's definitely worth it the way you're going to feel once you see the results.
No, absolutely. And I'm just so proud of you. You're doing so good. All right, what do we got? So Kathy, actually, instead of doing Kathy's video, do you just want to come share your testimony? Come on up. Normally we would play this video and Kathy would just talk, but I think it's important to know, and let me just introduce my friend Kathy. Kathy is an amazing diamond leader in the organization, which means her and her team absolutely crush it. But bigger than that, her husband has always been the front of the face of network marketing for their family until they came to Trinite. And Kathy stepped into the plate, and she is just an incredible marketer in and of her own right. They are building an incredible organization, and they're a family that you would look at because they're very fit, you guys. You look at them and you're like, do you do anything but exercise? Like, y'all have abs on your abs. Like, they're just amazing people, right? But people even that work out struggle, and supplements are important for them too, so she's going to share why.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. This testimony video, anyway, is outdated because I've lost more since then. Yep. So I was very fortunate. I got to be in the beta test group for Activate, and then I got on Transform, and I got a continuous glucose monitor, and I was shocked because I had insulin resistance, which made sense because for about 20 years, I'm showing my age now, I battled with high blood pressure. All the tests, all the things throughout the years, nothing could solve it, no doctor could solve it, and then I found out that it's a symptom of insulin resistance. So if you didn't know that, now you do. I'm not making any medical claims, but when I started on this system, I'm in perimenopause, I'm doing all the things, I'm working out, I'm lifting weights, being healthy, struggling with weight gain and high blood pressure. Super frustrating. And every doctor was like, well, you're in perimenopause, it is what it is. And I'm like, I don't like this is what it is. So I started immediately, got the glucose monitor. Anybody a skeptic? Because I was like, I want to see firsthand. It works live. And I dropped 20 pounds on this system, and I now have normal blood pressure. Normal. I would get dizzy spells anytime I ever got sick with any virus. He would know my blood pressure would spike so crazy. By the way, disclaimer, I'm not, making any medical claims, but it helped me set my metabolic health right on path. I went from a size 8 to a size 4. I now steal my 14-year-old's clothes because my pants are all too big. But yes, 20 pounds. I now weigh less than when I weighed when I got pregnant with her, 14 and a half years ago? She's almost 15 now. So yes, so it helped me with perimenopause. It helped me with my metabolic health. It helped me with, obviously, the stubborn bad fat, because that's where my body stores it. And so, guys, just keep drinking it. I did, when I first started, drank it twice a day because it's so delicious for a few months. I'm now in maintenance mode, but I will not go a single meal without Transform, Activate, and then also Enrich. So,
yep. Isn't that incredible? All right, what do we have next? Okay, so we